every time I show those slave pictures. So that's why I don't feel a certain type of way about the white man and slavery. When I'm looking at slavery, I'm not looking at an episode of Roots. I'm looking at Deuteronomy 28 to what happens to a people who disobey God. So giving it to the white man and say the white man did all this is taken away from what our God said he would do to those who disobey him. See, I'm not sitting here stuck on stupid white man, white man, white man, white man. He's the boogeyman. He's the bad guy. That's ridiculous. You're taken away from God's prophecy. Esau was chosen to rule by default because either it's our people ruling or him, because we have the same blood and we struggle together with that same bloodline within our mother's belly, Rebecca. And if we fall from grace and go against that God who gave Moses the law, by default, Esau had to rule because the rulership was between those two children in Genesis 25. See, that's why I don't look at it. Oh, the white man enslaved me. Oh, my God, what was me? You giving him more credit than he should have. OK. It wasn't through his power we were enslaved. We went through this for disobeying God. So I can read these scriptures and these prophecies and not feel something personal against any race of people, because that takes away from the Bible's power in prophecy. Right? Elder Lawyer, let's hit him. Let's go to the 11th verse.
Yes, sir. Verse 11. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth, and is of the seven, and goeth into perdition.
Read.
And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as of yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast.
1 hour with the beast. And you know what this is? You know what this is talking about, folks? The 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings. We know they're the 10 horns, or the European powers, which have received no kingdom as yet. You know why they haven't received the kingdom? Because when they brought us over here, America took Europe's shine. And we became the influencers when it comes to culture for the whole earth. You would have thought that we as a people would be following Europe, right? If America came last, shouldn't America be following Europe? How is it that Europeans in Europe are influenced by Americans? How is it that even Africa take their cues and culture on how to be, and we came over here separated from them? How is it they look at us to be guided through what's going on right now? So it says, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings which have received no kingdom as yet. You know why they haven't received any kingdom? Because America took Europe's shine. And that's what happens when you bring the children of Israel over into a land where we meet our brothers. And we are coming together indirectly, not knowing who we are. And now it's emanating throughout all cultures that something is going on in this place that's different than any other place in the earth. See? So we took Europe's shine. And they've always resented that. How can we set up a new place called America for white people, and now black people are being celebrated all over the earth? Right? So Europe has resentment against America for that. And it says, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. So what is this saying? Remember, you got this lesson in so-called 2024. What this is telling you, brothers and sisters, that Europe will have the last 7 years before the coming of Christ. That they would need to dissolve America so that they can have the 1 hour is the last 7 years according to the timeline and consummation from the beginning. That before it's over, all governments must be dissolved so that the power could go back to Rome. And that is what's happening right now. They must take away America. So by default, the financial systems, the government systems that would rule all the world and all that, it comes directly from the hub that created these colonies, Rome. And that's what's going on right now. They are dissolving the corporation, that last little kingdom that would survive and be celebrated throughout the earth. It took Rome shine. So now Rome must dissolve America